district. He served in the Florida House for 2 terms and has been in Congress since 1992. Now, for those who may question his influence, some of you know that I've been really hung up about no airplanes flying over this ceremony for this time, and notice that Congressman Mica had something to do with that. As our acting chaplain said, isn't this an incredible day for our veterans in Central Florida? A lot of us waited a long time. The veterans have waited too long. Like, if you look at the history of the United States, like most government projects, the U.S. Capitol included, this project, a federal project, is unfortunately behind schedule and over budget. But we are happy that today is here. We welcome Secretary of our Veterans Affairs, McDonald, and thank you for your help on this. There are other people that I want to thank today, some with us and some not with us. First, I have to thank, and you heard of the ringleaders in this, Jerry Pierce, Neil Giuliano, Tom Walters, Charlie Brenner. One who isn't with us, who really was the glue that held all this together, is Bill Coleman. His widow was introduced before. He got me involved in politics, but he never stopped. He's not here with us, but he's with us in our hearts and our spirit. Tony, we thank you for what Bill did to make this hospital the best hospital for veterans in the United States a reality. Thank you. I have to keep quoting the chaplain. He said, when 2 or more are gathered together. Well, actually, there's 4 that helped keep it together after we got launched. About a year and a half ago was a critical juncture. We almost became, this is a headline about the Denver hospital. The Denver hospital is not being built now. The Denver hospital project was closed down. It was because 2 or more came together, and I want to thank them. Corrine Brown, I want to thank Alan Grayson, I want to thank Daniel Webster, because they all came together. They signed a letter that said, we are not going to stop this project. We are going to go forward. And we are not at Denver, we are Orlando, and we finished the project and we're dedicating it today. Thank you. A lot of people get recognition. Thank you, Harvey Massey. He helped lead the effort, many others that are here, to honor those who aren't with us today, our great memorial. Finally, I want to thank a couple people also who aren't here. One in my district lost his life May 12th. One of the most difficult things we have to do as members of Congress is to call those families, which I had to do. His formal name was Ward Mark Johnson IV from Altamont Springs. He leaves behind 2 young children and a young widow. Mark was killed on a mission of mercy, not a combat mission, but a mission of mercy in Nepal just a few weeks ago. We remember Mark and all those in the memorial just behind us, and they made it possible for our veterans who came back to be served. So we have that commitment. Finally, when we broke ground for this, I told you about my dad, John Mica. Not me, but PFC John Mica. I brought him with me today. This is PFC John Mica. He died in a crowded veterans hospital in Miami. My brother was a Democrat member of Congress from South Florida on the Veterans Committee. Drive by 95 and you will see a hospital that my brother Dan Mica helped, because of my dad dying in a crowded veterans hospital, build that hospital and make it a reality. I can't tell you how proud I am today that we could have this veterans hospital so others will not experience the same thing our family and my dad experienced. Thank each and every one of you. God bless America. God bless our veterans.